Hello folks, welcome back. Today, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail, we got a new patch. This was originally just a patch for the Wailing Caverns for standard and all that stuff. I didn't really expect too much for Battlegrounds, but apparently we got a bunch of shit changing. So let's look at it together. Let's raid some new stuff because we're getting some new stuff. We're also getting stuff removed out of the game. And there's a couple things that they didn't touch, which I thought they really had to nerf. Let's take a look. Patch is gonna release on June 3rd, by the way. First of all, we get a new Battlegrounds hero. Like, they added new Battlegrounds heroes and it didn't take out any or remove any. And now we're getting yet another hero. This one is called Mutanus The Devourer. It is a Murloc. It has a 0+0 power, Devour. Remove a friendly minion, spit its stats onto another, get 1 gold. Spit its stats onto another. Wait, so does that mean that you get to kill a unit and just put the stats onto another unit and get 1 gold? Because that is pretty damn broken. I feel like I must be wrong here. There's no way that it works like I think it does, because that seems too strong. Like, whatever unit you have on the board, instead of just selling it and getting 1 gold, you sell it and gain 1 gold, but can put all the stats onto another unit. That makes no sense. Why would you allow people... Wait, if you have a massive unit like a big weaver or whatever, or units that you don't care about, you can just put the stats onto a different unit. Kind of like Vol'jin, but the difference with Vol'jin is that you swap the stats, so some of the stats of the original unit still get wasted on the unit that you're about to sell. It is... Dude, I think it's actually a pretty good hero. I think it's not gonna be as broken as I think it is, just because of the fact that compared to Vol'jin, for example, it's not that good. But if you play Bran or Menagerie, you just play like a buff, like a Vermin Sensei. Let's say you play a 4/5 beast buff. You buff a beast and then you just hero power that buff and you give +4/+5 yet another unit. Dude, if you hit a Battlemaster and you just hero power the Battlemaster and you get the stats onto another unit, that's not really something that works with Vol'jin. I think this is stronger than Vol'jin. Dude, okay. I'm gonna rate this 4 points. I don't think it's as broken as the broken heroes right now, Hooktusk, Maiev, Jandas, but it's definitely gonna outperform the shitty heroes that are still currently in the pool. Alright, moving on. We got another hero, Guff Runetotem. Hero power costs 1 gold, give a friendly minion of each tavern tier +2/+1. That is interesting. Of each tavern tier, that's something we have never seen before. This first of all, this of course reminds me of Queen Whack Toggle, which gives every unit +1/+1 from a different tribe. It also reminds me of Tyrion, which gave every neutral +1/+1. Now this gives +2/+1, which is more, but it's from different tiers. So that means you have to keep a tier 1 unit on the board, or you only get more value if you find a tier 2 unit, tier 3 unit. So Rafam curve doesn't make sense with this hero because you'll only have 1 stars. You have to kind of set up not even a menagerie. I don't know how this is going to turn out because you need units from every single tier. Like, you only get full value once you're on tier 6. You really want to press your hero power on tier 6 for those stats. That seems kind of mediocre. At first, I thought it was good because it's more stats for your gold and more flexible. But the fact that if you're on tier 3, you only get like 3 buffs instead of, well, 4 or 5 if you're Queen Whack Toggle, makes me think that this hero is gonna be maybe worse. Like, if you're on tier 5 already, you rather have a Bran, a Lightfang, heavy scaling, instead of 1 gold to buff 5 units at most. And it means you have to keep those 5 units in, including a tier 1 and a tier 2 unit and a tier 3. I think I'm gonna give it 2 points. Whether or not that's gonna be entirely right, we will see. Leave your own thoughts down below. But from what I can tell and comparing it to the currently existing heroes in the game, I think it is not gonna be the Tyrion 2.0. They removed 1 hero. They only removed 1 hero, which is Maiev. Maiev is now dead. So Maiev has been an insane issue basically since the hero was part of the game, and now he is finally removed, which is good. I like it because it was hard to balance, but they didn't address Hooktusk, didn't address Jandas, they didn't address... There's still so much they gotta work on. They didn't address the weak heroes that never see play. There's so much that they did not address yet. I don't understand why. Why do they only look at one of the oppressive heroes? Also, they keep adding more and more heroes and taking out fewer and fewer heroes, so the pool is very diluted. This also adds more RNG into the game of people that can just get offered more shitty heroes. But we also got new units. So we got Hexruin Marauder, which is a tier 4 3/5 demon. We got a demon. At the end of your turn, if you have 6 or fewer minions, gain +3/+3. So basically, you gotta play it 1 less unit and you get +3/+3 for free. It's kind of like the tier 3 Quillbore, but that's just a 3/3. Whenever you play a blood gem, it gains +2/+2, so it actually gains +3/+3 total. But with this, you need to play fewer units, only for +3/+3. This kind of seems bad, I'm not gonna lie. Why do demons keep getting bad units? Like, sure, it seems so nice, 3/+3/+3, but the fact that you have to play one less unit, that's not worth it, because that free spot you can put something that has more than +3/+3 stats, right? You can put something there that is much bigger, so you're just gonna end up being weaker. Maybe after 5 turns you'll have made up for that value, but by then you're dead. Come on, Blizzard. I guess if you're power leveling, this is a nice hit because it starts scaling, but I'm gonna give this a 3 because I think it will see some play. Like, if you're power leveling, you can play it and then you just eat it with Soul Devourer, but on its own, it's not gonna like push demons to a new level. It's not gonna change up the game at all. I feel like this unit is kind of whatever. So very important, Quillboars will now no longer be guaranteed every Battlegrounds match, so they can rotate out and rotate in just like every other tribe. Finally, we will have lobbies without the pigs. And wait, Siegebreaker has been removed. They killed a 5/8 taunt for this guy. This is a 3/5 only after this gets buffed. If you play with less units, it's a 6/8. It's like slightly better than the taunt, but you play with one less. It's just, why did they remove like a decent tempo demon on tier 4? They keep changing demons up. Like they got rid of Floating Watcher and introduced this new scaling demon, which clearly saw little play because it was just worse. And now they keep taking out a big tempo unit for bad scaling. I have my mixed feelings with this. Also, Captain Hoggar's text has been reworded to say whenever instead of after. So whenever you buy a pirate, you get gold, not after you buy a pirate. I don't know, I can't really think of what that changes in the game. Or maybe that means your initial buy might not gain the +1 gold, although I'm not entirely sure about that. We'll see what the actual effect is of this. And that's it. They did not touch Agam or Flatus, which is just the most broken thing right now in the game. Every lobby is won almost by Agam Flatus menagerie combos. They did not address that. I honestly could just sit here and keep ranting on like I do every single time because there are so many obvious things that they should just change to make the game so much healthier, which yeah, we're not seeing. And let me see if there's bug fixes, because there's still a couple bugs that have been in the game for like months that have not been fixed. Let me check. Nope, no bug fixes for Battlegrounds at all, so we will have to keep living with the triple bug where triples don't show up, with like the extra outline that appears around cards. We'll have to keep living with it, but that is my take on it. Some ratings on the new units and heroes that we got and things that they changed. Let me know what you think down below. I honestly would have liked to see more. I guess we might get a big patch in a couple months. All we can do is keep our hopes up. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, if you're new to the channel, you know, and you want to catch more updates like these or a guide which is dropping in a couple days about Menagerie, don't forget to subscribe. And liking the video is also much appreciated. Thank you. Bye-bye.